I am about to blow your mind. In black and white, I'm about to reveal key evidence that proves, that underscores, this is absolutely my most important video to date. In fact, if you watch this entire video and you don't draw the same conclusion after watching this video, I'm not encouraging you, I'm not even asking you, I am begging you to please unsubscribe from my newsletter and never waste your time watching another one of my videos. I am about to blow your mind. Hello everyone, this is Joel Davis with United Medical Transportation Providers Group, and you are the broker.com, helping you to build a highly effective and highly profitable broker business. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't even know how this video is going to turn out or what direction this one's going to go, because this is absolutely insane. Many of you know I work with transportation providers all over the country. It's awesome. Love working with you guys. It affords me a great opportunity to keep my fingers on the pulse of what's happening in so many different places. Well, for the longest time, I've talked about what's happening down in North Carolina. Complete revolution of their Medicaid system. For many, many years, North Carolina Medicaid system has rebuffed, they tested, but they ultimately rebuffed the invasion of Medicaid brokers. Then they overhauled their system, which I would argue kind of emulated some of the core structure and functionality. It was a much more of a centralized system, whereas previously it was always run by the counties, which was offered much greater freedom, flexibility, greater rates of reimbursement for our transportation providers. Then they centralized it all, and now they've finally bowed under the pressure and they've given in to a handful of brokers who are going to come in and start running it. Now, I want to give you a classic example of what the difference is going to be. As of right now today's what, November 3rd or 4th here. As of right now, this is just what some of our transportation providers are getting. As of right now, what they're getting from North Carolina Medicaid. This is one example. I got others, but they're all fairly similar. Ambulatory rates. Base pickup fee from 1 to 8 miles, $16, plus after 8 miles, plus $2.60. So that means a round trip ambulatory is an automatic $32 if it's 1 to 8 miles. If it's beyond 1 to 8 miles, it's $2.60 a mile thereafter. Wheelchair. Wheelchair base pickup fee, 1 to 5 miles, $45. Outside 5 miles, $2.60 a mile. So that means a round trip wheelchair within 5 miles, automatic $90. You can make money with that. Anything outside 5 miles, $2.60 a mile. And then the current Medicaid structure is all these other miscellaneous, additional $10 if the trip is before 7 a.m. or if it's after 5 p.m. if it's on a holiday, additional $9 if you have to pick up a prescription, additional $15 if there's another attendant. Now, again, this just came out. This just came out. The new broker. And there's no negotiations with this one. There was no heads up. It was simply they emailed all the transportation providers a 75-page agreement telling them, hey, sign this, get it back to them right away with these new rates of reimbursement that are going to go in effective when they have this changeover in early 2020. Let's compare. What was once a one-way, 1 to 8 mile ambulatory pickup of $16 has now been reduced to a base rate of $3.50. Talk about a huge reduction. What is that, like 70%? We've gone from $16 to $3.50. Outside, the mileage went from $2.60 down to $1.65. That's almost a dollar drop. Let's see, the wheelchair went from $45 from 1 to 5 miles down to $18. Wow. Joel, you've been making this up. Joel, all you do is sell snake oil. You try to do your get-rich-quick schemes. All you try to do is get people to buy into your stupid broker business. You have an agenda. You're just scamming people. Really? I have been sounding this alarm for years of what's happening. And you know how many people send me, or how many people have contacted us and they finally retain our services of, Joel, I know I saw your videos, I should have, but I didn't think it was gonna happen to us here, wherever your location is. Joel, I know I should have, but I didn't. There's the three-letter keyword. That is so powerful. That three-letter keyword literally brings down countries, it brings down empires, it brings down your financial empire. It's always but. Yeah, but. Joel, I should have, but. Joel, I knew, but. Joel, you told me, but. There's always that but where somehow you knew better, or yet you followed the brother-in-law advice, they told you. For how many years have I been sounding this alarm of what's coming? And if you have your house built on sand, it's gonna crumble. As I digress, let me get back to where I was. Wheelchair went from $45 base pickup fee to $18. Went from $260 a mile down to $165. Here's one that here's my own private little ditty that I love. Here's my own little private ditty. I love this one. Let's see. Right now, as we sit here shooting this video, Medicaid is paying for an additional attendant $15. It doesn't set the world on fire, but at least covers your hourly labor costs. So if you do have an attendant and you got to do a trip and it takes an hour, well, at least you're going to cover your labor costs or come close to it at $15. Now that's reduced to $5. What that reminds me, what's that Subway $5 foot long or whatever? It's like, dude, $5. You $5. Build your house on sand. Align your business. Invest in all you people out there that, yeah, but. And you listen to these people. You listen to these people running these broker businesses who've never owned a business themselves. They never had to make their own payroll. They run algorithms. All their decisions are run off of algorithms. And they're motivated by cutting your costs so they can get their bonuses. And people will, yeah, but me, yeah, but Joel, not Joel, I knew, but. So now your butts got you down to $5 for an attendant. Yes, massa, bro, let me share a crop for you. Let me share a crop. That doesn't even, what is minimum wage right now? I don't even know because it's varied everywhere. And I'm in the Communist People's Republic in New York where it's going to be, what, $15 all the way up to $21 here in another 2 years or something like that. $5 fill up right here. You got a $5 foot long, a $5 fill up. We've gone from $16 down to $3.50. We've gone from $45 down to $18. And we can study these. I'm sharing these all throughout this video. Study these. Joel, you're selling snake oil. Joel, you've been lying. You've been making this up all the years. All the barking seals out there. No, Joel, we don't believe you. What's the moral of the story? How long have I been telling you? Is there money to be made in the NEMT industry? Well, let's figure this out. Let's talk through this. Elderly population gonna double by the year 2030. Absolute 100% guaranteed instant demand. Yet for some reason, so many people believe that everybody is on Medicaid. Hey, I'm all for it. Go after Medicaid in its current form right now from what DSS is paying right now. The 16, the 45, the 260 a mile, plus the addition. We can make money with that. We set the world on fire? No, but that is the type of spice in the sauce. You can at least continue to keep the vehicles moving, put a little extra in your pocket, everyone's happy. In addition to all your private pay, contracted and service agreement work. You want to build your house on a strong foundation, it needs to be built on private pay, contracted and service agreement work. If the Medicaid, if the special sauce is flavored with the current rates of Medicaid, i.e. these are profitable, you know, I could run some numbers and say maybe you're at 10, 12% margin, but it's still profitable. You think you're going to make money with this? The $3.50 and the 18 and the $1.65 and the $5 fill up? You got your $5 foot long? You got your $5 fill up? You think you're going to make money with that? You're insane. Joel, you are so freaking cocky. No. You can call me cocky all you want. That's cool, I get that. Don't worry. My ego can take it. That's why if you unsubscribe, I don't care. I really don't care. Because those who continue to watch, I continue to work with. Just like when you watch videos and you've seen people who come to my seminars, I typically tend to work with them long term. We develop a relationship. It's awesome. Whereas all you other drive-by people, and some of you guys are drive-by people, which hopefully you've unsubscribed by now, but if you're still watching, man, if you're still watching, kudos to you. But some of you are still watching after all this time. And I encourage you, go back. If you're one of those freebie experts, you feed off all the free stuff. If you're one of those drive-by guys, you just love all the drive-by comments, I encourage you, go back, just for fun and giggles, go back and watch some of my videos from 6 months ago, a year ago, 3 years ago, go 5-6 years ago. Go back when Obamacare was first exploding, and I told you what was going to happen with Obamacare, how it was going to lead to the expansion of the broker system, how the broker system is going to further undercut. Here's what's beautiful. You had Obamacare blow things up. You had these Medicaid brokers like sharks to bloody water, popping up all over the place, feeding frenzy, cannibalizing themselves, all that kind of good stuff. All came true. Now you have the rideshare coming in, and the rideshare has completely, think about this. This is deep. I'm going to go deep on you. Rideshare has completely influenced all these rates. Now think about this. Let's pick on Uber and Lyft. Those are the most common names. Uber and Lyft, they're traded on the public stock exchange. But ask yourself, is Uber and Lyft, are they profitable? Don't confuse what the shareholders are getting from the stock exchange from what the actual company is generating. Ask yourself, is Uber and Lyft, are they profitable? No, they are not profitable. They are not profitable. They are still deeply in the red. And they will tell you they're in the red. When will they ever turn a profit and be in the black? When they eliminate labor cost, bottom line. When they eliminate labor cost. Well, how are they going to do that? Have you seen all the videos I've been putting out all this time about automation, AI, driverless cars, of what's coming? How many of my videos previously have I talked about how, guess what? If you're doing all this ambulatory work, especially if you're doing fixed route or any of that fixed route paratransit stuff, you're done. You're done. You're on borrowed time. Think about this. These new rates that just came from National MedTrans mirror rates of reimbursement for Uber, Lyft, and rideshare. Yes, all the barking seals out there who just love Medicaid. All the low-hanging fruit, all the barking seals clap. Now's a good time to clap, barking seals. It's all built on that, which means this is all designed to cater to a broken and flawed system that makes no money. If Uber and Lyft make no money, what makes you think you are going to make money on something that numerically has been proven to fail? What makes you think, my little barking seal, that yeah but Joel, what makes you think, but you're gonna outsmart this? Oh, my little yeah but barking seals. You really think you're gonna somehow outsmart the system and that you're gonna be able to scale a business or grow anything built on a system that just doesn't work? Incredible. Oh, you didn't unsubscribe, so you're still watching. Okay, you're still watching. So Joel, what's the solution? Okay, I'm gonna tell you the solution. If you're still watching, maybe we turn the corner and you realize you shouldn't be a yeah but barking seal. If you're still watching, here's the solution. Transition your NEMT business now. Don't wait till tomorrow. Now. Some of the transportation providers, in fact, let me rephrase that. All the transportation providers who've sent me this in North Carolina, what did I tell them to do? Don't even respond. They sent them the 75-page agreement and said, hey, sign this, return it right now. Don't even respond. It doesn't even dignify a response. Screw you. All the hard work we did back in 2012 up in Wisconsin when we first threw Logisticare out, a couple years back in California when MTN was trying to take over everything from Kaiser. Louisiana, a bunch of providers wanted me to come down there and do work. Of course, they wanted me to come down there and work for free, in which case, that ain't gonna happen. Skip that. Same thing in North Carolina, skip that, okay? I'm done with all that nonsense. I'm done with that nonsense. I've been sounding the alarm for all these years. I'm about being serious, working with people who want to make real money. Now, look, here's the problem in this. Here's the problem in this. I'll be serious for a minute. So many of you send us emails, and they're very genuine. And we love and appreciate it. You send us genuine emails, and you specifically say, I love helping people, and you do, because you're a good person. Many of you have been motivated to start your own NEMT business because literally from personal experience, my mother had to keep going. I saw people waiting, my grandfather, my aunt, whatever. You've had the literal personal experience, and you are generally a good person and you want to help people. You want to help that person who literally needs transportation. You enjoy being an employer. You care about your employees, as you should. God bless you. You are the type of people we want to work with, and I love it and I appreciate it. But guess what? You can't work for free. If you don't make money, you can't help anybody. I know there's the war on the rich out there. Rob everybody, whoever makes a buck, give it to the poor, redistribute the wealth, and all the socialist, utopia, kumbaya. It's never worked anywhere. It's never going to work here. Here's the problem. A poor person has never employed anybody. A poor person does not stimulate the economy. If you want to help people, you have a God-given responsibility to make money. I'll say it again. You have a God-given responsibility to make money. When I tell people the Bible is a book about money, they think I'm crazy. Yet go read the Bible, because the Bible preaches money management. They think I'm crazy when I say that the Bible is a money management book. They think I'm absolutely crazy, but it's true. As I digress. My point is, if you want to make real money, you have got to be a good steward of your money, and you have got to literally make money. You cannot make money with this. So let me go back. Joel, what is the solution? The solution is this. Focus on private pay. Focus on your contracted and your service agreement work. And number three, and this is critical if you're still watching. Number three, build your own broker business. Joel, I want to focus on my NEMT. I don't want to start a broker business. Joel, to become a licensee in your broker business costs $20,000. Yeah, it does. But guess what? It's a 7-figure business. It is a 7-figure business. Joel, I knew that. You misled me. This entire video was about you to get me to give you $20,000. No, it's not. Trust me, it's not. You know what it's about? It's about you making a decision. Do you want to help people, which I'm all for? I love it. Are you about helping people and then being out of business? Or are you about building, growing, scaling, making wealth, creating wealth, being in charge of your entire destiny, and building a legitimate business? First thing you need to do is not tomorrow, as in right now, you get started. Transition your business to private pay, contracted, and service agreement work. There are people in North Carolina right now who have dozens of vehicles in their fleets. What do you think this does to them? You're done. You're done. And if you are in a state where you think this isn't coming to you, man, go back and watch my other videos and say, okay, when did Joel make this video? Did he make it in 2018, 19, 17, 16, 15, 14? Count backwards. I don't care how far you go. Watch all those videos. I've been sounding the alarm forever. Joel, why are you talking for so long? Because this is absolutely critical. I have been sounding the alarm. It's coming to you. If you're not in North Carolina, this is coming to you in the future. This is the ghost of Christmas future. If you don't change, and change now. Number one, transition your business now to private pay, contracted, service agreement work. And three, build a broker business now. Lay the foundation now. Well, Joel, why is the broker business so much more insulated from all this? Because there's no regulation. There's not going to be automation, at least anytime soon. We'll do deliveries out of stores for retail and corporate clients. There's not going to be any AI doing that. Not anytime soon. Not for probably another 50 years or something like that. Which means, hey, man, you squeeze the heck out of all the fruit, all the juice out of that fruit. If you are in a state right now and you got great rates like North Carolina has as of right now, As of right now, before the National MedTrans and the other brokers come in early 2020. Hey man, you squeeze the heck, squeeze that fruit. You get out every ounce of juice you can. But you need to be looking 2 years ahead. You need to be looking 2 years ahead, which means you need to be selling your business now if you're heavily invested in Medicaid. Bottom line. Not today, not tomorrow, not yesterday, not today. As of right now, when this video is over, you start laying everything you need to do. Lay all the foundation. You start transitioning, private pay, contracted, service agreement work. Start your broker business now. Lay the foundation. Lay the foundation now so you could learn as much as possible about everything we're doing with the deliveries, the express moves. No regulation. Look at the difference in the amount of money and the profit. And this is absolutely key. In owning your own broker business, all the money flows through you. Let me make another important point. If you do work with the broker, you know firsthand that you've had trips approved. They've given you the approval number. You've talked to the person. You've spoken with them. You have their name, the date is received. You have documentation when the trips are received. And yet, when it comes time to pay you, many times those Medicaid brokers still screw you over and say, "Okay, we're going to pay for 75% of the trip. We're not going to pay you for the extra mileage for da 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 da." But yet, it was approved. And then you have to waste your time, your effort, your cost in labor if you're paying somebody else to go after and chase that money that was already pre-approved. Why? Because all money flows through that broker. And you still have to chase your own money. So imagine over here, you're getting $3.50 for a base pickup fee. You're getting $18 for a base pickup fee. They're getting $1.65 a mile. You're getting $5 fill-up. All the barking seals love their $5 fill-up. They love their $5 foot long. And then sometimes you're still going to have to chase your money. You're not even making money, and what little pittance you're getting, you're still going to chase. In starting your own broker business, all money flows through you. As of the end of Q3, our deliveries was averaging like $99 and change, whereas at the end of Q2, it was like $103. Either way, let's say we're around $100. If I'm paying 70% commission to a driver, I'm guaranteed I'm making $30, he's making $70. Well, guess what? Of that $30, I don't own a truck. I'm not paying for maintenance. I'm not paying workers' comp. I'm not paying vehicle insurance. I'm not paying gas. I'm not paying wear and tear. Then on top of that, I could do whatever I want. If I got my customer surcharges for $10, if I got my hassle-free insurance for another $20, it's straight money and it all flows through you. Our express moves are averaging like $330. I mean, I could go on and on. Watch all the other videos. The moral of the story is this. It's here. It's here. Those of you in North Carolina, you got your fleets. You haven't been listening to me. Building your house in the sand. Transition now. Private pay. Contracted. Service agreement work. Build your broker business. Diversify. Empower yourself. Make all money flow through you. With your broker business, not only is all the money going to flow directly through you first, you're insulated, guaranteed that you're not going to take a loss. Guess what? You have no regulation. Now here's the problem though. In your broker business, guess what? It requires a degree of innovation, creativity. Unlike the low-hanging fruit, I know people think, oh, these are my customers. No, they're not. No, these aren't your customers. The broker is the toll booth operator, the gatekeeper. They give you trips. They don't give you customers. They give you trips because just as quickly as they turn on the spigot and give you trips is as quickly as they can turn it off and you have nothing. A week or so ago, I was solicited by a client provider making $80,000. $80,000 a month averaging. So that means some were a little higher, some were a little bit lower, averaging almost $80,000 a month. It's dried up to next to nil. Why? Pressure coming in from people who will come in and sharecrop. People who will come in, independent operators who will come in and sharecrop. I wonder how that affects his business. Has all these vehicles, all these assets. I wonder how that's going to affect his business. Joel, can you make money in the NAMT? You sure can. I got people making 7 figures who are doing private pay and great contracted service agreement work. Not this, not this. Now, again, what is the next thing you need to do? Leverage time. Leverage time. Lay the foundation for your broker business now. And let me make another key point. If you start your own broker business, you become a licensee for youarethebroker.com, follow our instructions. Why? Because it works. It works. I've made all the mistakes. I launched my business in very late 2011, 2012, my first calendar year. Those first 3 years, I made all the mistakes. So you don't have to. So follow what works. You want to be successful? Follow what works. I've already wasted the money. I've already wasted the time. I've already gone through the learning process. Follow what works. Joel, I just want to help people. That's awesome. If you just want to help people, make a little bit of money in your pocket to keep it a little bit warm, wear down your car but still have enough money to pay for the gas, just go drive for Uber and Lyft. Do not waste your time with this. You can't grow. You can't scale with this. You want to grow. You want to scale. You want to be wealthy. You want to make real money. You want to do, here's one of my best things in life I do. Here's one of the best things. I love laying in bed with my wife, my daughter, and my son watching TV. You want to be able to do stuff like that whenever you want. And again, I'm not trying to make a stupid sales pitch. If I was trying to do that, I'd roll out some stupid Lambo prop, or you'll see me with sunglasses and a fur jacket and all the bling bling coming out of a fake private jet. That's all crap. You want to do what I love doing most, and you choose whatever that is for you. I don't care what it is. Whatever you love doing most. If you want to do that all the time, you got to make more money. Me personally, I work hard all the time, but I absolutely love being able to lay in bed with my wife, my son, my daughter, enjoy that time watching TV. Because guess what? There's going to come a point in time, those little kids, they ain't going to be little anymore. They're going to be doing their own thing. They ain't going to want to be with mommy and daddy. They sure as hell ain't going to be with mommy and daddy laying in bed watching cartoons and kid movies. They ain't going to want to be doing that. I get that. But I enjoy having the money, the freedom, and the flexibility to do what I want, when I want, which is right now, valuing every minute I got with my little kiddies while they're young, and having the four of us have our family time. That's why I bust my butt as much as I do to do everything I do, build wealth, so I can live life on my terms. Now ask yourself, you ever gonna live life on your terms with this nonsense? Yeah, but. You and your yeah buts, I know, all you yeah butters, refuse to invest what is necessary to learn and build your business with a strong foundation. You're all yeah butters, because you know you've outsmarted the system. Yeah butter. I'm not gonna, Joel, you're selling snake oil. Joel, you're cocky. Joel, you're just trying to peddle some online stuff. Okay, yeah butter. But for those of you who've come to one of my events, those of you who I work with regularly, those of you, I got people who've kept me on retainer for a long time. Those of you who work with me, you know what I'm about, you know what we've done. We've built a legitimate relationship. If you're a drive-by, yeah butter, if you're one of the barking seals that just chases the low-hanging fruit, go after it, because guess what? You're done. If you're in North Carolina, you have any type of a sizable fleet, and you're dependent on Medicaid, you're done. If you're in a state where you're sitting pretty right now, guess what? It's a matter of time before this comes to you. And guess what? If you don't take proper action, you're done. So I encourage you, heed my warning. Because if you heed my warning, if you're still watching this after all this nonsense, if you heed my warning, I'll see you at the top.